Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend over a 4-leaf clover? Some background. I, 21 female, and my now ex-girlfriend, female 22, have been together for 2 years, and last spring we decided to go on a 4-leaf clover hunting date. She didn't find any, but I found 3 of them. Ever since I was young, I've had special luck with finding them. I have a collection of them, actually. I find them without even looking. M, my ex, has also been searching for 4-leaf clovers since she was young, but she's never found one, ever. So naturally, I brag about it. It's always been like a fun little playful thing between us. I'm just luckier than her, I guess. Anyway, to yesterday, the problem. We went on our 4-leaf clover date again. Within the first 10 minutes, she finds her first ever 4-leaf clover. We cheer. I take her picture with it. I'm happy for her, but I'm also upset because I wanted to have been the one who found the first one. It's my thing. We keep looking for another 10 minutes and I find one. So I hate life a little less. I find another. She cheers for me and we move on, looking at different clover patches. This is where everything goes to actual hell for me. I hear her yell excitedly and I think she's just found another one. I tell her cool and move on. She runs up to me and shows me a fucking 6-leaf clover. I, I just stare at her. I grab it out of her hand. What the fuck? How does someone who has never found a 4-leaf clover find a 6-leaf clover? Those odds are literally insane. I look at it closely to make sure that she's not either lying just to get at me or that she's not stupid and it's actually just 2 cloves stuck together or something. But no, it's an actual 6-leaf clover. I'm actually so pissed. Why did she get to find the 6-leaf clover? Hello? Who finds a 6-leaf clover?
I'm dead.
So anyway, I tell her that's insane and I'm taking it. She gets sad and says, "Nuh-uh, she found it, it's hers." We start arguing about who deserves the clover. I tell her I do because I'm a veteran clover hunter and deserve this to be in my collection. She goes on about it being sentimental or something. She does that stupid manipulation tactic where she starts fucking crying to make me feel bad. It's bullshit, honestly. I tell her to suck it up. I'm keeping the clover. She huffs and wanders off to the car in tears. Whatever, she's being ridiculous.
Yeah, she is.
I take my time and look around more and find 2 more clovers. I got bored and decide to leave and see if she's done pouting. She sat in the fucking back seats with her arms crossed. I tell her to stop being dramatic and to get into the front seat. So she fucking snaps. She starts screaming, calling me all sorts of nasty names. She said I'm manipulative, controlling, and all kinds of other bullshit. I have never in my entire fucking life been called any of these words, so I'm not sure where she got them from. I just looked at her while she screamed and hit the back of my seat. She finished screaming like an idiot and I let a few minutes of silence go by. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I shrugged at her because, like, what does she want me to say? She told me to go fuck myself and to take her home. I shrugged again and pulled out with her in the back seat. She lives a decent drive from the park where we went clover picking, so the car ride was tense and awkward. She just randomly sniffled and it started to get on my nerves, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hear her bitch anymore.
Oh my
About
God.
15 minutes into her ride, I decided I couldn't have this anymore. This isn't the first time this has happened. She is so selfish and never lets me have anything to myself and never listens to my side of things. She always does this type of crying shit and then says she just wants me to be nice to her, which I am. I don't know. So anyway, we're 15 minutes into the ride and I speak up and tell her I think we need to break up. She lets out a noise like scoffing at me and I didn't like that, so I just decided to give it to her. I told her how I think she should have given me the clover because it was the right thing to do. And she is incredibly selfish for not wanting to give it up and see me happy. She stayed silent until we got to her house. As she was getting out of the car, she told me that I'm the biggest asshole that she's ever encountered and she can't believe she let herself love me. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not an asshole. I don't think I am. I told my friend about this and he thinks we're both assholes. So I don't know. I need more opinions. Here's a link to the picture of the 6-leaf clover so you'll know I'm not bullshitting.
Wow.
Okay, but if you're on YouTube and you're looking at the image, how is this a 6-leaf clover? This looks like a fucking 4-leaf clover. You have 2 clovers that are inside. They're like overlapped. Like number 4
Can we
is
see it without all
inside
the
number
drawings?
5. Yeah, no, I guess not. They need to highlight it. So this looks like a 4-leaf clover to me. I'm not seeing the 6 here. So, okay.
It's interesting. Anyways, she is right. I've never, ever heard of a bigger asshole than this guy. Like, truly? I don't think we've ever read a story that has a bigger asshole.
Yeah, OP is coming in on the toxic waste side about this.
This is the worst one.
You go. Okay, first off, clover hunting, cute date, cool. I couldn't imagine staring at the ground looking for clovers for fucking hours.
Could be me.
I'm sorry if I
okay.
offended you. It couldn't be me. Sounds like a cute date though. I used to look for 4-leaf clovers in the
I
ground.
did too.
Spent
At my
like
nunna's house.
30 seconds and I was over it. I was like, I remember them being in the field. I'm like, I'm gonna search 1,002 clovers.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna look on the ground, see if I see any. I'm moving on. I'm walking.
Yeah.
Oh, she finds it and he comes up and he's like, I'm a veteran, or she's a veteran clover hunter. It's mine. And then you just take it. She found it. You have no rights to it.
This man hates her.
Oh, it's a girl.
Oh, he's a girl?
Yeah, they're both girls.
Oh, they're both girls.
Yeah.
She hates her.
Like,
She hates her.
how
No,
you say she's selfish. You're selfish. You stole it from her. She fucking found it.
I can't believe like the backwards like
Mentality on
I
this.
don't get it.
This is narcissism typed out.
Oh, no, it is. I actually think she is like
This is
like
narcissistic
everybody calls people
POV.
narcissism, but like I'm certain me who has no psychological.
I'm confident.
She is a diagnosed narcissist. Well,
Undiagnosed.
Undiagnosed narcissist. If she went to a doctor, she would be diagnosed.
Right?
Because this is insane behavior. A couple things that just jump out at me that makes me already think that she hates her, even before this whole 4-leaf clover thing. When she said, I needed to check it out for myself because I didn't know if she was lying or if she was dumb. Or if she was just that stupid.
Yeah, who says that about their partner?
Yes. That, like, you have no respect for her.
Right?
You literally don't care about her.
Exactly.
And then, I don't know, just the fact that she's like, oh, she's always doing this crying thing. She's always like manipulating me into making me feel bad. You should feel bad.
You should, dude.
You should. You manipulated her.
And you stole.
You stole it from her. What she found. Oh my God, this is wild. Actually,
Crazy.
this is so toxic. How is this like 2 years? How can you spend 2 years with a person like this?
Right?
I would lose my mind.
I feel like a lot of people don't know when to leave a relationship.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know when a good relationship is and when a bad relationship is, and they get sucked into the fact that they're in a relationship and it's hard to leave. And that just makes me think of the Gabby Petito thing that we're going to talk about at the end. And it's
so true.
You don't know when you're in such a bad relationship. Because
I think like a lot of times, like a lot of people say like, you know, marriage is hard. You have to work on it. Like there's always like there's no perfect couple and like you got to like both work on things. So I think people take that as like everybody's relationship is like this.
That's not a relationship. That is when you are with someone for 20 plus years. Yes, you have to put in work because people change throughout time. That's when you have to like put in the work. A relationship that's 2 years old, it should be nothing but honeymoon phase. It should be
truly
majority just well syncing. Everything is clicking. And when you need to put in the work is when everything has been smooth for so long, but now you're getting older and things are changing with marriage. that's when you kind of like need to make some pivots and some adjustments.
Yeah.
You don't need to be struggling to make a relationship work within 2 years. Like, it should just be free flowing. If you're having all of these issues, that's not someone that you want to be with for the rest of your life.
I mean, and it's also not to say that like relationships should be perfect in that timeline.
No, but they should be easy.
It should be easy.
They shouldn't
like
be
if you don't
mentally
like
hard.
something, like for example, like we've talked about many times, like how like in the beginning of a relationship, like communication was like an issue, but like we worked through it. It wasn't perfect.
We almost didn't work through it. There was one point I almost broke up with Teresa because I was like, we're different. This is can't handle this, and maybe I'm contradicting myself.
You kind of are now.
I don't know a shit about fuck, man.
Where is the line?
I don't know.
As Denver likes to say, where is the line?
Where is the line for
We don't know.
Where is the line for the easy flow relationship? But for us, everything outside of that one issue was really easy flowing.
Yeah.
You just got too worried about me, which, to be fair to Teresa, she was worried about me dying on a crotch rocket motorcycle going 184 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
So that's a merit.
I agree. Yeah. I still stand by my argument.
Had some merit to it.
Anyways, we're not really trying to give relationship advice. I guess we kind of are, but like we can't really say where the line is, but you shouldn't be feeling terrible all the time.
I feel like it shouldn't be a fucking mental struggle.
It shouldn't be that hard.
It should
There
be
will be bumps
fun.
in the road.
It should be joy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough.
You shouldn't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
You work after 20 years of marriage. That's when you put in the work. Top comment. You need to do some personal work, like maybe with a therapist, to figure out why your identity is so tied up with this clover thing. Bottom line is, you're the asshole. You took her clover. She deserved the clover. She found it. It's hers. Give it back to her. I can't comment on how she behaved because I don't trust your interpretation or your description.
Yeah.
You described her with a fair bit of contempt. Not cool.
So true.
OP replies and says, I gave it back to her. So update. It's been a few days and a lot has happened. I read all of the comments and appreciate the genuine feedback I've gotten, and I realize that I am, in fact, the asshole. I think a few of you went way too far.
We went too far, girl.
I had a few people actually DM me with how hateful and harsh you were in your efforts to make me see that I'm the asshole.
Good.
But those of you who called out my problematic behavior and recommended I look into therapy are appreciated. I personally have a very complicated relationship with therapy and mental health, so I think I won't be getting therapy. I'll just try to be more aware of my actions going forward. I did tell my ex that she should maybe look into therapy. She didn't take it too well, but I hope she changes her mind.
Holy shit.
She's the type to believe in that stuff, and maybe it'll help her more than it would me. Anyway, yeah, I gave the clover back. It was hard, not gonna lie. Part of me wanted to keep it and never look back, but someone said I'd always look at my collection and know the six leaf one wasn't mine, and they were right. I want my own 6-leaf clover, not one an ex found. Also, for the people who say they hope I'd never find a 4-leaf clover, fuck you, I found another yesterday.
I can't. Is this real?
Narcissist doubling down. If I was the ex, I would make a video of me like shredding the 6-leaf clover.
She loves me not. She loves me.
Sure. I get it. The game with the
like
white
flower.
The white one.
Yeah.
Daisy line?
I think it's a daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy line. It's a dandelion and
dandelion.
It's daisy.
I don't freaking know flowers, dude. I would send a video of destroying it to her to just fuck with her head.
Wow. She really said, I'm good. I don't need therapy, but you do.
She's the type to believe in that stuff. Maybe it'll help her more than it would be. Buddy! She broke up with you. Or I guess actually you broke up with her, but she was heading towards it. Goddamn. It's toxic.
That was crazy. All right.
All right.
I think that's all we got.
That's it.